Meanwhile, Donald Trump has come out and said again, that there will be hell to pay unless all the hostages are released. What was truly heartbreaking was to hear the stories from some of those hostages who have been released. A young girl, it's absolutely devastating story. She spoke about the horror of her 400-plus days as a victim of Hamas. And what was intriguing, Rita, although possibly not at all surprising, is she said that not a single Gazan civilian at any point during that 400-plus days showed any sympathy or empathy towards her. Not even a little smile, not even a woman coming up and saying, it'll be okay, not a friendly gesture, not a little, no, it's going to be, I've got you, nothing. Not one single Gazan civilian in that entire time treated her with any humanity whatsoever. Now, Donald Trump then reiterated this after having spoken to the male hostages as well. Have a listen to Donald Trump.
What happened? How was it? I said, did you see anybody in there that was kind, like out of the hundreds of people that you were seeing, Hamas? Did some of them wink at you and say, don't worry, you're going to be okay, or give you a piece of bread, or no? I said, were there any people that were, like, kind? I was shocked. The answer was nobody. There was nobody. Just the opposite. They'd be slapped and punched. One man broke his ribs. He couldn't breathe for a month. It was brutal. I was so surprised. Could you think there'd be a couple of people that would be kind, that would say, you're going to be okay, but they had none of that. It's pretty amazing.
And yet, James, unlike any other country in the world, we are importing 3,000 Gazan civilians into this country.
Which is absolutely unbelievable. You said, it's shocking that no Gazans showed sympathy. But, Rowan, it's not that shocking. You look at their education system. They are indoctrinated from a very young age to hate Jews and to aspire to martyrism. We know on October 7 it was Gazans who gave intel to Hamas because Gazans had been allowed to work in some of those kibbutz areas. And so they gave intel when the hostages came back to Gaza. Crowds swarmed those jeeps holding the hostages, celebrating.
We saw it, it was
and
disgusting.
we've seen the hostage release theatre productions where thousands of Gazans have come out to
Jewish
observe.
bodies in Australia should be suing the Albanese government for failure of duty of care and putting Jews at reckless danger in this country. Tony Burke, Penny Wong, Albanese, you stand condemned because it is unacceptable what you are doing. Unacceptable.